Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So this is actually a suggestion of a Dollar Diva and I decided to make it kind of a small series. So I'm going to be doing a bargain makeup swatch party series and today is the first video in that. Today I'm going to be swatching all of my LA Colors quads. These are not every single LA Colors quad that has ever went through Dollar Tree, but just the ones that I have, and I have quite a few of them. So like I said, there'll be a few videos. Of course, I'll do blushes, bronzers, highlighters. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun way to start this video. So of course, if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I'm basically a bargain makeup channel. What that means is I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other makeup channels do. I just like to keep it at a bargain price point. So the closer to $1, the better. So if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube, and I will have related content linked down below. That way you can binge watch more content like this after you're done watching this video. And the makeup look I'm wearing is, of course, all bargain makeup. And I just wanted to do this kind of like peach monochromatic look. I recently did one using like berry tones. I will have that linked down below, and I thought peach would be a really nice color to focus on, and that will be the next video up, so definitely be on the lookout for this makeup look. And yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I'm going to start from my oldest ones. So I've got these two quads here. So when they're shaped like this, if you don't know, these are from usually a spring collection that LA Colors will have come out with. Typically, sometimes year to year or collection to collection, they may recycle some color stories, and then sometimes they don't. So, you know, if you buy them from year to year, just kind of be mindful and see if it's a color story that you have. And they generally will like rename them too. And you'll see that a time or two here in my collection. But these ones here from a spring collection a few years ago called The Beauty Through the Decades. I have some blush, bronzer, and highlight from that collection. I think I've also got, or used to have, lipsticks from that collection as well. I may have decluttered those, but I've got the eyeshadow quads. These were my first introduction into the LA Colors quads and how amazing the quality is, y'all. So the one with the blues is called Fab 4, and the one with like the rosy shade in it is called Rosy. And of course, if you're new to my channel, I love to dupe like luxury and high-end eyeshadow palettes with Dollar Tree. So I'll have that playlist linked down below. And so I do like to have it, like, so I have a pretty extensive collection of Dollar Tree and bargain eyeshadow, like, you know, Shot Miss A and some other brands. So not only are the shimmers amazing in these quads, but also the mattes. I mean, look at that. That is just so absolutely beautiful. Let me know, they probably had 2 more in this collection, or at least 1 more. Let me know if you have one of the other color stories that came out in that collection. This was probably about 4 or so years ago. And let me know what they look like, what the names of them are. I'm always, you know, I love talking to you guys anyway, but I would love to know because these were actually sent to me, so I didn't actually see the collection. So these ones here were these little square quads, and I think I have all 4 of them. I don't know if I bought anything else in this collection, and I cannot remember the name of this collection, but basically they're kind of like a naked concept. You've got your rose, you've got your smoky, and you've got your bare, and you've got your heat. So that's bare and heat. You get 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. Then you've got smoky, and you've got rose. 2 of these quads were recycled and put into the next collection, which is Nude Glam. And so I didn't know it at the time, but now I kind of watch to make sure, because I don't need more than 1 of each color story, you know. So there is smoky. There is bare. What I love about these 4 quads in particular too, is that you can get a completely cohesive look, because you do have a darker and a lighter matte and a darker and a lighter shimmer. So this is rose, and this is heat. Look at how rich that matte is up there, and then that beautiful orange shimmer. So now I have 3 from the Nude Glam collection. I don't know if there was a 4th or not. I cannot remember. These 2 here are the same as Smoky and Bare. They're just, but they've renamed them Birthday Suit and Smooth Jazz. So you can tell that they are the same exact color story, as well as Bare. But you know, it's not a bad thing for some of these, like, you know, very like neutral shadows for them to come back out with, because a lot of people miss them the first time around, and you know, who can't use, you know, a nice smoky palette like that, or one that's just very, very neutral. So I do think I decluttered one from this collection a while back, but this color story here is Bare Beauty, and there are the swatches of that one. Of course, they had lipsticks, lip liners, they had blush and bronzer. So the Nude Glam line was really, really nice. Then these are the ones from this year, y'all. They came out with 4 different collections this year, which was crazy. And to the best that I can tell, they did not repeat a thing, at least in the time I've been buying from the LA Colors collections. So now 2 of these collections, I bought everything that they had. And then a couple of the other collections, there was 1 or 2 I didn't buy just because the color story didn't speak to me. So first we get the Just Vibing. There may have been 4, and that 4th one I did not get because the color story just didn't speak to me. So this one here is Always Down, and at first I thought it was the same as the Smoky or the Nude Glam, but it is not. You can see that they actually have some different undertones, and so they're close but not the same, which would actually make them really great together because you've got like a white shimmer, you've got a light silver, you've got a matte black, then you got a little bit more of a shimmery, like charcoal. So they actually would be really awesome to use together. You'd have pretty much everything you need. Same thing with the Smoky palette. You know, of course, that's the same thing. So that is that color story right there. Of course, especially good for people with cool toned skin. And then this is one of my favorites. This is the color story Good Times. See how beautiful that is? Y'all know I love blue, so I love this one as well. This one here is in the color story We're Cool. And you basically have a blue and a mint, and they each have a matte and a shimmer. It could not be more perfect. I feel like mint is kind of a different, not something that you would normally find at the Dollar Tree. Look at these, y'all. I guess you could call that like a seafoam. I guess you could call that like a seafoam as well. Absolutely stunning. We still got 3 more collections left, y'all. I don't know if my arm is gonna hold out and not be completely stained from swatches. So the next one was the Mad For You collection. I do have all 4 of these. What made these different were they had little colorful packages, and I still randomly see, from the collections this year, I still randomly see like one of these pop up like in my regular like makeup section. So this one here is like my favorite from this line. I've done a couple different videos with this. I've done like a 2 looks 1 palette with this. I love this little palette, y'all. I think this is the most interesting color story. It's in the color story Tea Party. This is actually the same exact color story as the e.l.f. Mint Melt in Mint Chocolate. Look at that, y'all. You can get a green look or you can get a neutral look with this. Like I said, I'll have that. Look at that. This is such an interesting color story. I'll have the 2 looks 1 palette linked down below using this. Then this one here, this is in Cake Pop. This isn't the most interesting color story to me, but it's a very nice neutral, especially if you have like cool toned skin. This would be really beautiful. And those shimmers have a little bit of like a shift to them. They're actually kind of interesting. So there we go. Very soft, very, very pretty. Then we've got this one here. This is Mad Hatter. It's kind of got browns and purples. So look at that. Look at how rich those are. So pretty. Color story like that really kind of makes purples be a little bit more neutral, you know. And then the last one in this collection is this color story here. This is Cherry Tart. I forget how pretty this one here is too. Look at that. You get that shimmery brown and that champagne and then those beautiful rich mattes. Now we've got the Bubble Tea collection, and they had 4 color stories, but I only purchased 2. So we get Ube Shimmer, I can never say it, and Strawberry Shimmer. And they're really a beautiful like complement to each other. You have those purples and those pinks. Ube Shimmer has 3 shimmers in it. There you go. Look at how pretty that is. If you love purple. And then I love this as well for a pink. Then Strawberry Shimmer just is beautiful. I'm a sucker for like a metallic pink. Actually, I recently did like a pink makeup look. I will have that link down below. I absolutely love that pink shimmer. Then the last 3 are from the Tropical Bloom collection, and I consider these more like companion palettes, like just something you can dip into and use a shadow or 2, but you might still have to use another palette. And they had 3 color stories. I actually thought they only had 2, and then I went to another Dollar Tree and there was a 3rd one. So I have all 3. And what was really different about these is that they were so fun. They have the pink writing on them, and they came in these white containers. And they have blush and bronzer that I have as well. So this right here is Away We Go. So this right here is actually one of the colors I'm wearing on my lid. So there we go. See, really, really beautiful. Then this one here, this is In Time to Retreat. You've got your pink and your blue and your purple. It's got 3 shimmers and a matte. That's why I feel like these are more companion palettes. You could pop in there for a shimmer and add it to another look, you know. So look at that. That blue is just absolutely stunning. That purple shimmery as well. Then the last one is Cruise Control. Again, they've got, I think, at least 3 shimmers. That brown might actually have a little bit of like a purple shimmer in it. Can't really remember. It's been a little while since I've used these. Other than, you know, that one today. Yeah, it's not really a shimmer, but it's kind of like a satin. It's not perfectly matte, but look at that. Those are just so pretty. This one here, you could probably get an all-inclusive look for sure. So I hope you enjoyed getting to see the first video in this series. I've still got a bunch more eyeshadow. And so next time we'll just dive into more eyeshadow. We'll do LA Colors Trios, 6 pans. I have the new ones and the old ones. Maybe even the 12 pan palettes as well. So like I said, this is just the first of this series, so I do hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, show me you did by hitting the like button. I'm gonna have a bunch of content linked down below. Definitely go check out some of my other videos using these eyeshadow palettes. Be on the lookout for this makeup look coming up next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.